Good evening. Welcome. Don't adjust anything. We're still wrestling with horror. I just decided to make it Friday night throwback night. Go back to the old logos, the old intro, because it's just me and Tony tonight. What's going on, Tone?
What's happening? Happy Friday to everybody. On this throwback to the place to be reviews. Very awesome.
Yeah, it's we just decided, well, I just was like, hey, you know, it'd be fun if we did this, and here we are. So here we are, and why are we not live on X right now? Oh, because of the 24-hour thing. Okay. That's all right.
Fucking Elon is sick.
Elon is a disgusting human being, and oh my god, what a communist.
Yeah. Yeah, man, make sure to hit those settings on Grunk, everybody. What's up, Keely Chow? How are you?
What up,
Happy
Keely?
Friday, brother.
Good to see you, man. Good to see you.
Hey, I think that was the first movie I watched with Keely the other day.
Oh, the Andy Sedaris movie?
Yep.
Dude, I'm so excited. As I was, Trey and I were actually, and look at this. Look at this. Even got the old school Phoenix Animation. Brandon made me this, which I'm about to use because I've been drinking water and staying hydrated. Thank you for asking. But time for a cerveza. It's Friday night. Tomorrow's boat day. Start the festivities a little bit early and have a couple beers here. And these were a lot colder when I brought them down. I had to go get a cooler because I was waiting for Tone. I was waiting for Tone, and my fucking beers got warm.
That's me. Dude, isn't it like Friday used to have a special, aura to it, you know? You woke up, you knew it was Friday. They had, the top 20 video countdown on MTV. Yep. TGIF was coming on later. And just there was a certain electricity in the air.
Yeah.
I think that's part of with Pizza Hut economics, how Pizza Hut used to be geared towards children. So it'd be a come in, sit down buffet restaurant, or even just order a whole pie, eat with your family, read a book, get straight A's, bring it into Pizza Hut and get a little personal pan pizza. And McDonald's for more than just some weird beige square. 60% of the restaurant used to be a ball pit, and it was a magical place to go as a kid. You know,
there's a meme. Let me pull that up while you're talking about it. But it was McDonald's used to be it was fun.
Yeah. Well, things were centered they were geared towards family and children. And now it's Jack Posobiec is the one that talks about it. Now that nice family restaurant that you could go sit down in, Pizza Hut, now it's just some block in a strip mall, where you just stop in between your two jobs to fucking gorge your face and then move on. Nothing's geared towards families anymore. It's geared towards basically just wage slaves for the most part. I think that has something to do. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And I think that has part of the reason Friday used to mean a little more. I think that has to do with it in some sense.
Yeah. Well, I mean, for me, it's it still has a feel it's like a Seinfeld conversation. They're talking about Tuesday has no feel. Friday definitely has a feel. It's different for me though, because in the summer, I don't work a normal day job, and the little side things I do, the car shit, I'm not doing that right now because the guy I do that with is in Italy for a month. And so it's I still have the kid and, the routine there with, piano and golf and stuff. Yeah. But it's Friday, it's because the wife's in the office on Friday. So it's either we get pizza or tonight, we made it. I told you we cooked, we did enchiladas. So it's kind of, it's all building to the anticipation of her coming home. Like I basically took the, I worked a little bit today. I put out a couple of videos, but by and large took the day off, and just hung out with the kid and, had a good day.
Yeah.
But it's like Friday, for me, it's like Saturday now. Cause it's like, that's like boat day.
Yeah. That makes sense.
It's
just,
but,
Friday had its own feel to it, like a certain
Oh, it did.
electric feel. And then Saturday was always great too, but it was a bit of a slower feel to it. A bit of a slower pace day, but still the weekend.
Yep.
It's the little things, like going back to like the top 20 video countdown on MTV. Now, if you turn on MTV on a Friday at 10 a.m., it ain't gonna be that. It's gonna be a 12-hour block of ridiculousness.
Yeah.
It's just certain things that used to make Friday are no longer there. TGIF. Slasher knows what I'm talking about, man.
Yep.
Fridays used to be electric. Jason Holt says, "Oh man, Friday after my fourth 50-hour week, 50-plus hour week feels damn good. Moving to be closer to family when school starts up. Daughter driving this summer. I ain't got time to bleed."
Jason, cheers, my brother. I will take a sip to that, sir.
Yeah, and he says keeping his son based is a full-time job too.
Right? See, that's like I had the having a younger, like my, because mine is like, say he just turned 9. So it's like I've been and he is, like I said, in normal stream, I wouldn't talk about this, but it's throwback night. We don't give a fuck. When we were at that graduation party when I was in Detroit a couple weeks ago, Tony, Trey was hanging out with these 2 little girls. And he went in the house. They were going downstairs because the air conditioning was on. And it was like 90 degrees outside to go play video games and shit. And my wife's friend walks down there and he's like, "Hey, who do you guys like for president?" And this lady, Brenda, she sat there and listened. Trey was like, you got to pick Trump. I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, I've done something right. I've done something right. Like, he's 9 years old. I'm like, it's my boy. It's my boy. But
man, so his daughter spoke or his granddaughter spoke at the RNC a couple weeks ago, right? Little Kai Trump.
Mm-hmm.
Well, now she's a bit more of a name. People know who she is. A like golf organization, maybe a golf magazine or something, and either is on their Twitter account. They did like a whole interview with her and like spent the day with her on the golf course. Mm-hmm. Damn, that chick can play golf, dude. Like, I don't know. Like, she's just real. I don't know. Yeah.
Okay. Yep. Well, she's like what? Probably like 17. She's still in school and everything.
16, 17, and she's playing out there playing like a pro.
Yep. Yeah, I was gonna say, damn. Yeah, she's still relatively young and she's a good golfer. That runs in the family though. When you own that many, how many golf courses does he own?
Yeah, no shit.
I was impressed with myself the first time I picked the clubs up this year. Well, in 20 some years, let's be honest. When the kids started golfing, and I'm, let's face it, I'm not gonna lie. There's a couple drives that go fucking 10 yards, but then I'll connect with one. I told you, I message you when I parred.
Yeah,
we went out, we shot like 6 holes. I'm like, I fucking made par.
Dude, I'm a disaster. Par. I can barely even handle top golf, much less being out on the green. Like, bro, it takes me a few tries just to get my time, to hit the fucking ball at all, and then it's just a disaster.
I uploaded a short. I was out there looking like Charlie Sheen in 2.5 Men. I had my black and brown bowling shirt on, black cargo shirt, shorts, and Hey Dudes, and I'm out there golfing. It was fun though. I enjoy it. Like I was kind of bummed. What up, horny Alf? Hey, brother. Good to see you, man. Tone? You good? We shoot Alpha Link?
Sure.
Yeah, what the fuck, man? It's throwback night. Let's shoot horny Alpha Link here. Hang on a second.
Hail, horny elf.
Hail, horny Alf, man. I feel bad. I gotta dig in the DMs for there it is. There's a message thread. Jesus Christ, has it been that long since we talked, bro? Oh my God. There you go. You got a link, dude. You got a link. But yeah, I've enjoyed golf. I ain't gonna lie. It's because I don't take it seriously. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I if I took it seriously, I would be angry. But I'm like, nah, man, I'm out here with Miho. I want him to be good. I don't need to be good. I just have to enjoy it. You know, because I'm about to buy a set of clubs. Because I want to start like Sunday mornings. You know, we could go up that par 3 and shoot 9 holes. You know, fuck, man. There ain't no better way to spend a Sunday morning. Go out, you know, chomp an edible and sit there and just shoot 9 holes with the boy. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that sounds like a good Sunday.
Horny hail, brother.
What's up, brother? Yeah, it has been a long time. I'm sorry I've been so absent.
No.
Dude,
it takes two. It's fine. It's fine.
I know. I moved halfway across the country, got a new job. I've been working on my channel. Oh, I made 500 subs tonight.
Well, fucking congratulations, brother.
Yeah. Well, so I started this morning out at 579. No, 400. Sorry, 479. And I know, like, pushed my channel out, and I'm at 534. So, yeah.
Awesome, man.
Yeah.
Awesome. You got that monetization tier they brought in, right? For like 500.
I'm eligible for the subs, but I'm only two-thirds of the way in the watch hours. So
okay. You'll get there.
Yeah.
You'll get there.
Yeah.
You're wrenched. Throw your link in the fucking chat.
Yeah,
brother.
let me
Don't
do
hesitate.
that. Hold on.
You're wrenched, my man.
Yeah, let me.
We decided to go with a throwback aesthetic here. Bring the old logo back for for a one night stand. You know.
Yep.
So
yeah, dude, I've been working on my channel. I've been going die hard on my channel. So I stream 5 days a week, and on weekends it's probably twice a day. So just
watch hours.
It's all gaming content. So I'm working on that. So yeah, but like just an hour or two ago, we played Halo Reach.
That's what Jason Holt said. He saw you playing Halo Reach while he was packing and loading his car up, man.
Yep.
Now, what do you play on? Do you play just on Steam, or do you console game, or what do you do?
A little bit of both. So I have a capture card when I play console. Mm-hmm. So when I have console, I use my capture card, and when I'm on PC, it's the Halo we're playing directly from Steam.
Okay.
But and so tomorrow I'll probably play Breath Edge, which is a game that's kind of like. So I don't know if you have played Subnautica.
I haven't.
You got to check it out if you get a chance. Whether you play it on stream or not, check it out. But this is like a space version of Subnautica. It's a survival game. You're stranded in space. You've got to get materials to survive. It's great. And then I've also been playing. Awesome. Yeah, and then I've also been playing Fallout London. So I don't know if you've heard of that. So Fallout London, this game, the independent game studio, took the Fallout 4 game engine and decided to customize it, and they customized the entire map to look like London.
Oh shit!
Yeah, and you have to get it. You have to download it through GOG, as well as you have to have Fallout 4 through GOG. But once you have it, and I streamed it, I've got one stream. I think it's about a 3-hour stream of me playing Fallout London. It's awesome because they got voice actors, they got all kinds of shit. They went above and beyond, and they didn't have any cooperation from Bethesda, the
And
company that owns Fallout.
imagine that from
Yeah.
Bethesda. I know absolutely like dick about these gaming companies, but I
Yeah.
know which ones are dog shit, and I've never heard anything good about Bethesda.
Yeah, Bethesda is a shitty company, but these people, like, they reached out to Bethesda, and Bethesda had wanted nothing to do with them, and they were like, okay, we're gonna make the game otherwise. So it was basically a mod of Fallout 4, but it's a full rework of the entire map to make it look like, London. It's great. So probably Saturday afternoon, I'm gonna probably do the stream of that. So check that out. But yeah, my weekends are my heavy streaming time because that's when I have availability. So.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad to hear that the channel's taken off, man. That's excellent news, brother. Congrats.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I kind of, no offense to you guys, but I kind of fell into a group of guys that I kind of came up with, and that was kind of my thing. So that's why I haven't been around, and I've been working, and yeah.
No worries at all, man. No worries at all. Yeah, it's been it's been fun since I stopped doing the pop culture stuff.
Yeah.
My God, that was like a 10-ton fucking gorilla off my back.
Yeah, I don't do any pop culture stuff, and I'm glad for it because it's you have to have a certain amount of, I guess, ability to hold up a pop culture channel. I got sick of it. Or desire to, and it's not for me. So
no, I got tired of it. It was so monotonous and boring after that, to just cover the same shit. And I'm like, man, wrestling is more horror is more my thing. Doing the schlock Andy Sedaris movies, and after that we're gonna move on to canon films. That's my shit.
Speaking of wrestling, I did a stream week or two ago, two or 3 weeks ago, where I streamed WWE All Stars. It was a game from the Xbox 360 / PS3 wrestling game. If you want to just search it on my channel, right? You don't have to bring it up, but if you just want to see on my channel where I streamed it, fucking amazing. I got incredible reaction on YouTube from it. I think it was like 200 or 150 or 200 views on it. It was crazy. And that's a lot for me.
Dude, those wrestling games like that, especially a good one, those will draw eyes. Here it is right here.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna look at it here.
Yeah, it was a great game. And I loved that game back in the day. And I decided to stream it, and I got a lot of views. Just people popping in and out like, "Hey."
Oh, those graphics are fucking beautiful. I do. I'm gonna bring this up. Hang on a second. I want to show this. I'd never seen this game before because I never had a 360 or anything.
Oh yeah, it's crazy. That's the Sergeant Slaughter.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, it's crazy. And he salutes too.
That's fucking great. Like I saw earlier. Hang on, let me go back to the one. Here's,
I love that game.
Yeah, Bret Hart and Edge.
Yeah. Boom.
This is kind of like the NBA Jam of wrestling games. Like
it's crazy, and they're all like super muscular, like way more than they should be.
Oh yeah, this is.
You should see the one with Hulk Hogan, where I was playing as Hulk Hogan.
Hang on.
Yeah, that one's pretty good.
Here, wait. I'm gonna.
Yeah, no worries if you can't find it. It's like I was watching. So like, each of the special matches, they do like a intro. It's like 5 minutes of them just talking and showing video of those characters. It's near the end, I think. But if you can't find it, no worries. I
think I'm
did
here.
a tag team match.
There it is.
Well, that's not the one, but that's the one I did a tag team match. Me and Macho Man against Jake the
Yeah.
Snake, and yeah, it was great.
Yeah, Hogan is huge. He looks like
Yeah,
Scott Steiner.
he's absolutely humongous in that game. But that's what makes it great. The game is just ridiculous.
They did a wrestling game like this for PlayStation 2. In this style. It was Legends of Wrestling. That's what it was.
Yeah.
It was Legends of Wrestling. With the exaggerated musculature and stuff. It was fun. That came out, I want to say, God, it was the early 2000s.
I enjoyed the shit out of this game.
Oh God, yeah. It looks how many people were on the roster?
It looks like about 32, 35, somewhere in that range. Yeah.
Do they have a create a wrestler mode on it?
Yes, they do.
Oh, fucking A, dude. See?
In
right
fact,
there,
I made Sting cuz Sting's not in the game, but I made him. So
do they have do they have like the taunts and everything for wrestlers you can create? Like would they have like pre-programmed taunts like they did in No Mercy?
Unfortunately, the taunts are based on each player, so they're based on each character in the game. So you can assign, say, Hulk Hogan's taunts to someone else.
Okay.
Unfortunately, but it is what it is.
No, I was just wondering about that because like that's one of the things I really liked about on the N64, the engine for the creator wrestler, and there was they went in depth so much with the taunts. Like there was so many of the WCW wrestlers that weren't in that game because it came out in 01 as the shit was actually unfolding, but it was made the year before. See that shit, like they had Scott Hall, Nash, Hogan, Savage. Disco, all the luchadors in there. So I created all them. So I was just kind of wondering if they had like that available for that game.
Dude, that in a WCW versus NWO, not the World Tour, but the other one. Revenge.
Yep.
That game had all of them already in there. Mm-hmm. You didn't have to create anyone. They were all there.
I've got Revenge right down here.
I love Revenge, and I'm probably going to stream that just to see what kind of reaction I get on stream. I bet I get a good reaction.
You play that on Steam?
No, I have my original consoles.
How do you get? Do you have to get an adapter to stream off like the original? Because I have my original consoles. I just didn't know how that would work.
So I have a little device where I plug in my composite into it, and I bought this off of YouTube. But not YouTube, Amazon. Mm-hmm. So it's a device. You plug the composite into one end, and you have HDMI coming out the other end, and then you plug that into your capture card, and boom, you can. Right. I can have my N64 here, playing a game and capture it and stream it.
So that's what I need is a RCA to HDMI.
Yes.
Okay.
You have a capture card, right?
Yes, I do. I got Nelgado.
There you go.
All right. Yep.
You can play. So you can do that and then play N64 games all you want and capture it.
I have so many. I have like a whole fed I've been doing for 20 years with my No Mercy game. All the wrestlers I've created the WCW roster.
Well, there you go.
I need to because I have notepads. I'm Tony fucking Khan. I'm a mark.
Dude,
I book shows.
There you go. You can bring that up with your capture card and play all your stuff that you created years ago.
I'm ordering that. I am. It's a fucking just an RCA to HDMI. Yeah. Hey, Papa Cotton, what's going on? Yeah, because I have my Sega Genesis too.
Nice.
I mean,
you could do that too,
dude. That's fucking dope.
Anything that puts out composite, you can put right into that, and there you go.
Yep. That's goddamn. Yeah, I've logged a lot of hours on the N64.
So I streamed. Now this was 9 months ago, 8 or 9 months ago. I streamed. I had my NES. I had it hooked up to the capture card. I played Ninja Turtles 3
Oh shit.
on the NES. What is it called? Something Manhattan Project.
I was gonna say I don't think I've ever
Yeah.
played that one. I have the first and second one. I still own my original
Oh, yeah.
cartridges.
Manhattan Project was another one of those beat 'em ups. I played it. This is the craziest reaction to a stream I've ever had. I got 2,600 views
Jesus
on that.
Christ. Ninja Turtles has got some steam behind it.
On
man.
Ninja Turtles 3. I streamed that on NES and I got 2,600 views. Holy shit. That fucking blew me away. I didn't even know what to do with that. I was like, holy shit. Where do I go from here?
Fuck. That's not. I've never even played that game. I've never even played that. Is that like kind of like the tournament fighter one?
It's like Ninja Turtles 2. It's very similar.
Oh, okay.
On
Nope,
NES.
I
It's just a
played
beat.
Ninja
It's just
Turtles.
a beat 'em up, and you can use certain settings where you can hit each other. So if you're playing 2-player, you can set it up where you can hit each other or you don't hit each other, like when you do moves.
Yep.
But yeah, it was a simple stream. I didn't make anything of it. I just sat down. I said, "Son," I grabbed my son, my oldest son. "We're gonna play some Ninja Turtles." And we streamed that night. And then the next morning, I wake up and it showed like 1,500 views, and then it was climbing. And I was like, "Holy shit!" People want to see some classic Ninja Turtles.
Apparently, the fucking Ninja Turtle. Yeah, dude. Hell yeah. That's fucking awesome, brother.
But my channel, I've been working on it. Like I said, I stream 5 nights a week. I do different games. So on Wednesdays is my World of Warships. I call it Warship Wednesdays. We play World of Warships. I got a couple guys that play with me on that. I've got Fridays where we do out of nostalgia. Me and Dermy Wormy. Were you on Dermy Wormy stream at all?
I've been on what is it?
Ballbusters.
Ballbusters. Yeah, I've been on there a couple times.
So
yeah.
me, Dermy Wormy, and a couple of the guys will play Halo on Friday nights. On Saturdays, is my day to just kind of play solo on game streams. So I'll do a couple game streams on Saturday. Sunday mornings, I may do a game stream solo myself, and then Sunday afternoons is my multiplayer game stream. So I'll play Phasmophobia or Party Animals. If you haven't played Party Animals, that game is fucking amazing. And go back and look at Phasmophobia.
That's when you were telling me about on Steam, right?
I need to get you on Phasmophobia.
I gotta get a Steam thing. I can play that with a I got a USB Xbox controller.
You can play a controller. You can play all right, so I'll put it this way. You can play a controller, but the game is optimized for mouse and keyboard. And I'm a controller guy and I prefer mouse and keyboard on that game.
I'd have to try it both ways because I've never been good with the keyboard in gaming.
That's fine. You know, you can use the last stream I did. So not this last weekend, but the weekend before that we played Phasmophobia.
Okay.
And the guy that played with us, he played controller, and I was like, I can't guide you through it, but if it's comfortable for you, play it, you know. And he had a good time, so
I'll give it a shot with a controller if need be. I'd have to switch over, but
if I play Phasmophobia, it's going to be on a Sunday night. So if you want to join us on a Sunday night, I usually play at 8 p.m. Eastern. Okay. So if that's too early for you, whatever, but you know we can do it.
8 Eastern.
Yeah,
I could set a Sunday aside for
Yeah,
that.
so just
Absolutely.
get a Steam account, download the game,
Mhm.
and let me know when you're ready to do it. That game is
Yeah.
fucking. You should bring up my. I wish I had my. I wish I had those things in shorts, but the last video I put out was me. It was a highlight stream of me playing that game, and it's me screaming like a woman.
Dude, that was me playing Resident. Wow, I wasn't screaming like a woman. I was just motherfucking everything.
Oh, I was.
Me and Vinny played through Resident Evil 5 and 6. We're still doing mercenary missions here and there.
Yeah.
We haven't streamed it since we beat the game though. But those were the first like AAA titles I played through like all the way. Those were dude. There was parts in 5. And Tony, you were on those streams, weren't you? Is Tony
Yeah,
back?
a
Oh, he's not.
few of them.
Yeah. Oh my God, the fucking truck, part. And the God. Oh Jesus
Yes.
Christ, dude. I got. Oh my God. If you go back, because Vinny we each put together some highlight clips of those. Holy shit. There was more motherfuckers than an Andrew Dice Clay set.
Well, I gotta ask Tony, would you be willing to play Phasmophobia with us?
I'm usually willing to play whatever. I'm not much of a first-person shooter guy, but
well, it's not a first-person shooter. It's a ghost hunt game. So the point is, it is first person, but you drop into when the game starts, you drop into it. You're in the back of a tractor trailer, and you have all your supplies, your items you have to bring into the house. You go into the house, you do the ghost hunt. You're trying to look for clues to the ghost to figure out what type of ghost it is, and that's the basic gist of it. And the ghost will try to fucking freak the shit out of you. I need to bring up the timing on my. I would say bring up my stream, but I hate to do that because it's like 20 minutes. I did a highlight portion of it. It's like 20 minutes long, but I wanted to bring up a portion of it.
Well, while you're pulling that up, I'm going to say
see if I can
thank
find
you.
it.
I'm going to say thank you to the channel members here for the next 59 seconds. All right, there you go. Thank you, channel members, and I believe it is. It's the it's after the first. I didn't get to play the first of the month gift, this month. So let's. It is the beginning though. We usually give these away at the beginning of the month. There we go. We'll toss out 5 gift memberships right now to some peeps. Wait, what is who's this right here? We got SCCC. Did you guys read where Sega's partnering with Atari for a new next-gen console? Sonyo's also partner. Yamaha's developing the sound card. Well, shit. That would be pretty solid. I didn't see that. Tony, did you hear anything about that?
No. Surprised I didn't hear anything about it actually, but yeah.
I know you're more into the gaming than I am. I have not heard anything about that. I think the Genesis, I fucking love that console. I don't care. I love that console. Like I said, I still have one right here. It's not my original one because my original one died, but I bought another vintage. And like these are like I've got right here.
All right.
What do we got?
Yeah, the Genesis. Oh,
Sonic 2. This is one of my favorite fucking games of all time. Is
that
NHL
90?
94?
Oh,
94.
I love 90. I love 93.
93 is the last one with fighting in it. This.
Oh yeah.
This game, this is fucking difficult as shit. The Batman Forever game, got that one. Of course, motherfucking John Madden 93, the very first Madden game. Fucking NBA Showdown 94, NBA Live 96, and this is my original because this came with my original Sonic the Hedgehog that I got for Christmas, and I think it was like '89 when I got my Genesis. God damn, I actually have an one of my channel members, Chris Wicks from Australia, sent me the Sega Genesis joysticks, and I don't think I have them down here. I think they might be upstairs. Yeah, they're upstairs, damn it. But I have the fucking huge like lap joysticks. Those are rad. Any Master System games. I have a Batacera with, I think I have the entire Master System library, to be honest with you. Tollbat hooked me up. He sent me, this is, no, that's my Xbox one. That's the Xbox controller, but he sent me these right here. These are USB black Nintendo controllers, and this right here. Wait, where the fuck's it at? Is it in here? Yep. This has got like all the original NES, Master System, Genesis, Super Nintendo. Like, yeah, I've got, there's like, I think 1,200 games on here. So, yeah, I haven't got to play nearly all of them yet, like not even a quarter, because I sat there and played, what the fuck was that? Paperboy. Remember that game, Paperboy? I hadn't played that game since I was probably like 10 years old. I sat there and played that shit for like 4 hours one night. Like,
no fucking diversity in Paperboy.
No, and it was beautiful. I mean, it was terrible.
All right.
Terrible.
If you want to bring up my last stream of Phasmophobia, so bring up the highlight stream. It's the last video, not stream, but last video I put out. It's a highlight stream.
All right. Let's see.
And I can tell you the exact minute to go to.
All right. I'm looking for highlight streams.
Should just go to videos. It's the last video.
Oh, video. Okay.
Dropped.
Oh, right here. Got it.
Yep.
Okay.
Go to the 7-minute 58-second mark, and just play from there. Just give you a short of me going into the house trying to drop a dots detector to detect ghosts. Fucking.
Here we go.
All
Ghost orbs and freezing temps.
Yep,
Okay.
I'm gonna go deploy the dots. Yeah. I know what's gonna happen, so I'm laughing.
I like the look of this already.
The door locks, so you can't. Oh! Man! That was me dying. I love that game. And I'm a ghost now.
Jesus Christ.
The ghosts just come out and like attack you.
That fucker came out of nowhere. What up, Davey and Hale?
Yeah, I think you'd enjoy that. I think you like horror stuff, so I think you'd enjoy it.
I love just that. I like the aesthetic of the game. That's pretty fucking
It's
rad.
a creepy ass house, and you walk in, and there's different houses you can walk into. Let me see if I can find another funny point you can drop in.
You know what kills me is I missed out on playing the Friday the 13th game.
Oh.
Yeah, dude, and I'm waiting for another fucking game. I heard the Texas Chainsaw Massacre one is somewhat comparable to that, but I like Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I'm not a huge fan, but I would much rather. I mean, let's just be honest here. Friday the 13th is, that's that. I don't have a hockey mask tattooed on my shoulder because I'm a hockey player. Friday the 13th is more my thing, but I just, it sucked there because they're closing all the servers down. And I got my Friday 13th power ring too. But no, man, I want another fucking game. Like, I have the NES one too. Tony, we talked about that. The music that they played when Jason makes his appearances.
Oh man,
it's fucking. Do you have a timestamp? Because I'm gonna pull up this Friday the 13th NES fucking game.
I don't.
Okay. I thought you had a timestamp.
No, that game's pretty good. I was gonna say for this one, if you want,
for Phasmophobia.
For Phasmophobia, if you got another, okay, go to 4-minute and 27-second on that stream you had.
4:27.
Yeah.
Right.
I had another point that was pretty funny. Some guys died in our group.
It was always me on Resident Evil.
Yeah, watch
Here we
this. Go. What happened?
I did not like that. The
door's shut. The door's shut. It's hunting.
No, it did not. No, it did not. Shut on them.
Okay, open it up.
Move, Dom.
You guys there?
Dom. Dom's dead. Oh no!
The guy died. And there he is. Look. Oh, you got a picture? Take a picture of mine.
No!
It's hunting again.
No! Oh gosh! No! Oh, he's in here! He's in here! It's getting me! It's getting me! Oh no! It's gonna get me!
It didn't get her. It got someone else.
Oh no! What the heck?
It got.
What the heck?
It got Smooth.
No! Smooth! Not Smooth! Smooth!
There he is on the floor.
Oh my gosh!
Jesus Christ.
You're right. The game is ridiculous, but
that's funny.
Yeah.
I need to play that. What up, Draven? Hail, brother. Good to see you.
What's up,
man.
Draven?
Good to see you. Good to see you. Another monster. Another motherfucking monster. What's up, bro? Hail.
Yeah, that game is pretty ridiculous, and I'd love to have you on for a Sunday. So.
Oh, absolutely.
And you and Tony, if y'all want to come on and play that, I'd be up for it. So. Just let me know.
Down. I'm down. If I can do it.
And Phasmophobia is not a very demanding game, so for your PC. So if you have a low-end PC, it's not bad.
I've got a gaming laptop. It's honestly, I didn't even realize it. It's like almost 5 years old, but I knock on wood. But I only use it for work, so it pretty much is. Yeah, but I put let's face, I put a lot of hours on here. But it's still running good. Here's the NES I was talking about right here. This is the Jason fucking music.
Ooh. I like it.
I know. when he showed up in the game, that fucking music hit.
Okay. I've got it. When it comes to NES music, I've got to give you the best NES music I have ever heard. So let me drop the link in the chat.
Throw it in the chat. I was it the fucking original Legend of Zelda theme song though. I still remember opening up that box. I have it. I have Tony seen it. I've showed it off a couple times. I don't know, but I've showed it off. I have the original cartridge. I have the map is right here at right here. Here's the map. I'm not bullshitting. Here's the original map from my NES game. And if you look, it had, hang on a second. I'm gonna embiggen myself. Enhance. Here's the this is my my mom's handwriting over here. She would make notes on the map where things were and shit like that. Because I would go to bed at night and it was in like my toy room, and she would go in there and sit there and fucking play Nintendo and beat levels while I was in bed at night. So yeah, that was always fun. Mega Man 2, every level had a I just played Mega Man for the first time a year or two ago. And I'm god awful at it. I am fucking terrible. I was like, oh, it's just such a cool looking game, but I'm fucking god awful. The sound of the radio static in the first. I remember that shit. That was fucking unsettling. Did you got a link?
Oh, hold on. I'm searching for it.
Okay.
It
all right.
Gave me a bad link at first.
Ooh, bad links.
Ooh,
that's a fucking
yeet. No yeet. Yeet. No yeet.
All right, and I made you guys sit through Denise. Now I'll give you Liv.
Gorgeous men like Dominic go for girls that look like me.
I was watching and this is fucking amazing because my son is now 9 years old and fully immersed in professional wrestling. And he is like me. He's a man of great culture. And he is absolutely just infatuated with Rhea Ripley. I'm like, my son likes goth mommies. Nice. But Liv came out in like a fucking like mesh cat suit with like almost a thong underneath it. And yeah, when she whipped around, like Twitter broke. Him and I are watching that. My wife's sitting on the couch. We're getting ready to watch a movie, and he had it on the live feed on YouTube. And he was watching on the WWE channel. And I'm like, wait, hang on, rewind that. She looks at me. My kid's laughing. He's like, he's starting to get it. He's starting to get it. It's funny.
Okay. I dropped the link in the private chat.
Got it.
Oh, this is the best NES song ever.
Oh, shit. I wonder if I think I have this game.
Super Dodgeball is amazing. I streamed this like 9 months ago.
I think I have this one on my...
This is a great.
This yeah. This came out the same year as a year before Tecmo Super Bowl.
Yeah.
A year or two before, which I can hear a musical influence.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Because it's Tecmo, I can hear the influence from that in the Tecmo theme song, the Tecmo Bowl, Super Tecmo Bowl, or Tecmo Super Bowl song, which that is the 8-bit music. You know, you look back and people, it's wonky. It's like no. That's fucking that sounds fucking fantastic.
It's amazing that they can do what they do with the 8-bit sound. So
yes.
That game right there, the Super Dodgeball, is probably my favorite game for the NES. That game is amazing.
Dude, there's what was the other one? The old soccer, was it World Cup Soccer on the NES?
Yeah, probably.
That was another one. That was a fun one. There's so many, like, and some of them are on, like, because I have my son he's got a Switch which I stream with. And you can go on the NES store, you download the NES on there, and yeah, it's pretty fucking slick. Like, because they've got a decent selection of games on there. They don't have any I don't think they have any. They don't have any third party games though. They're all just the Nintendo ones.
Yeah.
Because I was fucking. What's funny though, because like Tecmo Bowl is on there, but they don't have Tecmo Super Bowl. I'm like, but I have that on my Batacera, so I can play it on there. I can't stream that though because I have to put my computer in recovery mode to play it. So I can't even I can't capture it or anything. It kind of bums me out.
Oh yeah, I've got capture card, so my NES and my Super NES, I can capture any of that. But I also have a device that is kind of it's got a bunch of games on it, and I can capture that. But yeah, I've got a pretty extensive game console collection. So I've got a Super NES, NES, Genesis, 32X, Sega Saturn, Sega Dreamcast, Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Nintendo 64, GameCube, Wii U. I don't have a Switch on me where I'm at right now. Xbox 360, Xbox One, Xbox current Xbox, whatever it's called. I've got a PlayStation 1, 2, and 3. I've got a Panasonic 3EO, which is a pretty ridiculously rare console. Atari Jaguar, which is also... So Atari Jaguar, I bought that in 2012 with all the wires and 2 controllers for $50. Now it's worth like $500.
Oh damn!
That's the last Atari console that ever came out. The Atari Jaguar.
Damn. Tony, what the fuck are you trying to say, bro? Are you trying to say I'm an impoverished minority? How have you know my people can shoot rods from the gods?
Yes, you were.
Hey, that's.
I also had the. Oh man, I had a bunch of fucking random random game systems that most people didn't have. So that's kind of my savings plan, I guess. Because they're worth a lot of money now for collectors.
Oh God, yeah. Video game. My tag partner James, before his divorce, he had. Dude, we showed the promo. Tony, were you on that? No, you weren't on Monday. You might have been in the chat when he was on a couple weeks ago. We had a promo back in 2017 at like 4 a.m, pissed drunk in his game room, and it's like he has they're like what 12 foot 14 foot ceilings, and it's ceiling to floor, nothing but consoles and games and game accessories. Yeah. I mean, it was a whole fucking huge ass room. Like my office it looks small. I have a green screen, but it's 11 by 17. And his was a couple square feet bigger than that. With my ceilings in here are only like 10 feet. His were, like I said, they were like 12 to 14, and it was disgusting. We did this thing at the end of it. We were wrestling this tag team named D&D, and their singlets were NES controllers. So we said at the end of the thing, I said, "We don't play games, boy," and I took a Game Boy. And it was one that didn't work. And I took and I fucking smashed it off the floor. And the fucking thing bounced back up and hit me in the leg. I'm like, God damn it. We We were so drunk. We're like, this is like we're getting ready to wrestle a double shot on Saturday. We had to wrestle in Saginaw at like 1. We were doing the opener, and then we had to wrestle. We had 2 TV tapings that night in Houghton Lake at 7 or 6. We had to be there at like 6 for TV. It started at 6:30. They opened the doors at like 5:45. So Friday night, I drive to his house, which is like an hour from me. I'm like, all right, we'll get there. We'll go to the gym. We'll work out. We'll grab dinner. We'll go home. We'll watch some video, and we'll knock off early so we can get up, and be on the road and in good shape. We drank till 6 in the morning.
Oh man!
And then we showed up drunk to wrestle at 1.
I bet that hurt.
And then we drank all the way from. I don't condone this, folks. I was a much different person 7-8 years ago. We drank all the way from Saginaw back to fucking Houghton Lake, and and we killed a 5th of vodka, and then got there and we still had a fucking 18-pack in the cooler, and we put away fucking 4, 5, 6 beers each, and then went out and wrestled fucking what, an 8-man tag, a 4 corners tag match, and then a regular tag match in the second taping.
Dude, I bet that hurt.
It did. By the time I got to my hotel room, because he went home, his wife came out to pick him up because we just rode together. His wife takes him home. I fucking drove to the hotel. I was like, because I rented a fucking like king size suite, with a fucking hot tub. I jumped in that bitch. I fucking lit up a blunt and sat there with a bottle of whiskey, and just was like, oh my fucking God. About 4 Vicodin. I'm like, yep, I am fucking hurting, boy. Holy shit. And the drive home the next morning, I woke up, I went to the buffet for breakfast, and I'm like, okay, I'm good. I don't need to touch alcohol for a fucking few weeks. And then,
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I'll as far as the Phasmophobia streams, I'll hit you up, and
yeah,
I want to get you on a Sunday. Sunday, 8 p.m. Eastern. That's my time that I do it. I start. We go for 2 to 3 hours, depending on the guest. So
I'm good with that.
Yeah, and I'll bring in Tony or whoever else wants to jump in. I don't care.
Tone, you good for Sunday?
Not this Sunday, but it'd be
not this. Okay,
another Sunday.
Yeah, I should be.
Okay. All right. So I'll download Steam this it won't be tomorrow, but I'll download it Sunday. I'll let you know, and I'll get my account set up and everything. And
that
you
game
just let me know when you want to play.
That game is hilarious because you have to understand there's about 20 to 25 different ghost types, and they have different indications that each of them give off. So one, you'll hear the voice box where you have to talk into it and try to talk to the ghost, and one, it'll be like UV. It leaves a UV imprint on a so you have to figure it out. Yeah.
Oh shit. Draven, you're not allowed to be. If Draven shows up in your chat, we're gonna block him, because all he's gonna do is talk shit to me and call me a boomer. I hate you, Draven.
But dude, I am so happy. I got 550.
Yeah, man.
4 subs today.
Fuck yeah, bro.
Well, up to 554 subs. That's crazy. So
hell yeah, dude.
And I give all the credit to someone named Tomby. I don't know if you know him. He's a big well, let me see if I'm a wrench. I can drop it in there. Let me see if I can drop his channel in there. He dropped my stuff in there, and he's like, "Hey, everyone, check this guy out." And over the course of today, I gained 50 or 60 subs.
Hell yeah!
So I got to give all the credit to him.
Oh man, that's fucking awesome, bro. You're putting out the content, dude. You get a little leg up like that. That's fucking good news, brother. That's good news. But
I don't want to sideline your show.
Oh, you're fine, bro. You're fine. I was looking. Oh Jesus Christ! I was looking at trending. Did and God damn it! This just makes me so glad that I don't have to deal with this shit. Did y'all see this?
What?
Did y'all see this?
Oh, fuck.
Oswalda Cobblepot.
No. That shit. Fuck that shit.
What the fuck? Hey, Batman doesn't
Fuck
have
that.
no, like Batman doesn't have any female villains to fucking, you know what I
Oh.
mean? Like, come on, man. Come on,
Tony
man.
left.
Yep. He had to get to bed. He's got to get up
Yeah.
at like 4 or 5 for work.
That shit, dude. Oh,
This is-
fuck.
This is fucking gay. This is fucking gay. Like, come on, man. Give me a goddamn break. Give me a
That's
goddamn
fucking
break.
shit.
You have, like, Batman has a plethora of female villains.
That's
to
fucking
fuck with.
bullshit.
And you, this is,
And
and these were the people that were supposedly some of them that were responsible
Ah.
for Batman, the animated series in the 90s. And this is what they do. This is their answer. Like, this is why I checked the fuck out.
And what I hear is this. Okay, so they're trying to pass off this version of Penguin as being the hot woman in town, like the hot boss.
That bitch is built like refrigerator pan.
I know.
Come on. Hey, we're trying to normalize the Lizzo body type. Like, come on. Come on.
Fucking
Like,
bitch.
You're trying to pass fat bitches off as hot, men or women, up
Yeah.
is down, dogs and cats living in perfect harmony. This is fucked.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I've heard is with this new Penguin. They're trying to make it's like, because even in the show, from people I've heard who watched the show, they said they're trying to pass it off as like she's the hot boss, but she's fat as fuck. It's like,
She's as much the hot boss in this show as Fish Mooney was in Gotham. Bald-headed ass Jada Pinkett. Look alike. We go to the same barber and shit.
and she was hotter than Jada
Right?
Pinkett.
Right?
Oh man.
Oh, this is funny though. This is what they're trying to pass off. What's up, Scrambles? Yeah, the critics.
Dude.
They gave it a fucking 98%. The
Oh,
critics did.
shit. Dude, I'm gearing up for when Rings of Power comes out.
Oh fuck.
Lord of the
Uh-huh.
Rings. I'm a huge Lord of the Rings guy. I know the
Yeah.
lore. I know
you
that
told
shit.
Me that.
I will fucking talk about Lord of the Rings until I'm blue in the face. I am ready to tear this shit apart. So anyone who wants me on a stream to talk about it, I will tear this shit apart.
I watched three to four. Was there like eight episodes?
It
of
was
the first
8.
season?
I think it was 8 episodes of the first season. Yeah.
I made it through 3 or 4, and I'm like, I'm not a huge Lord of the Rings. I like Lord of the Rings. I got a Lord of the Rings chess set. I've got what was the castle at the end of Return of the King with the tree? Fuck. Was it the last movie? The fucking,
it was the city.
yeah.
Fucking blanking right now because I've had a few drinks.
I've got same, and I've eaten like 6 edibles. I've got the fucking. Hang on, I'll grab it real quick. I can still talk on the mic because I think it's on one of my shelves. Is it in here? Is it right outside the office? Oh, it's right outside the office. Here it is, right here. And the fucking name is. I've got like 3. I've got 2 shelves outside the office with. Like,
I'm looking it up.
An overrun of figures and shit. Here it is, right here. It's fuck. What is the name? It's
Miras Tirith. Minas
Minas
Tirith.
Minas Tirith. Yeah, here it is right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, here's my. This is
Yeah.
a little
Gorgeous.
It's pretty. Yeah, it's pretty detailed too.
I like that.
And it opens up, and you've got like the tree inside there, and then yeah, it says in the back right there.
Oh, that's awesome. You know what's crazy is.
Yeah.
What's crazy is
even the back of it's got like the mountain.
What's crazy is the special effects on Minas Tirith in the third movie still hold up today.
You know, and it's funny you mention that because I just watched it. Another monster got it too. Good job, bro. I just watched it with my son because he likes the fantasy stuff. I dropped the remote. That's for the heater. We're good. And he really enjoyed those. And we watched the extended cuts of them. One thing I've never watched the Hobbit movies.
Really?
No, I haven't watched those. And I like Martin Freeman. So I'm gonna check them out.
Well, here's what I'll say. There is a special version of the Hobbit that takes the movies and compresses them down into a digestible version. So the Hobbit's movies are way too long for what they should be. So to give you something to look at, so you got the Lord of the Rings movies, 3 movies, 3 books. The Hobbit, it's 1 book, and they split it up into 3 movies.
That's exactly what Glinzer said. Should have been 1 movie.
Too much of a book, too much divided, and too little divided into too much.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the biggest problem. Is the Hobbit was divided up into 3 movies, and it shouldn't have been.
Did you ever watch the old Rankin Bass animated ones?
No. Well, maybe.
I saw those as a kid. I fucking love those.
Yeah.
The animated ones, those were the shit. Gollum fucking scared the shit. That motherfucker in that cartoon scared me worse than Jason Voorhees. Like when he bit off, because he bit off the dude's his finger, ring in the fucking cartoon too. I was like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, he should have. The Hobbit movies should have been at most 2 movies, but they made it 3. They stretched it out over 3 movies. They introduced a love story that should not have been there.
Was probably never in the book or anything.
No, it wasn't there.
Of course not. They had to inject it.
Yeah. So it was never there. They introduced it. I mean, it's okay at best, but it's not. So the Hobbit movies are not the quality of the original
Lord
trilogy. Yeah. They're not.
I think I want to say I saw. Did I? No, I never saw any of those in the theater. I didn't. I didn't see any of those in the theater. I did not. I didn't. I did not see any of those in the theater.
But if you haven't seen the extended cuts, definitely watch the extended cuts of the originals.
Oh, that's what we watched. We watched it with my son. We watched all the extended versions. Those were fucking fantastic.
And the crazy thing is the original, I think it was Return of the King. They had a bunch of extra footage with Aragorn fighting Sauron at the very end. Mm-hmm. And they changed it up because they had a ton of extra footage, but they didn't include it. I want, and they had, so in the book, at the very end, Saruman goes back and corrupts the hobbits and their homeland. And the crazy thing is they filmed all that shit. They filmed it all.
and they didn't use it.
No, the only portion they used is they put in the scenes where he's with Galadriel, where he sees like he sees what will happen if he doesn't succeed.
You know what was fucked up? We're talking about Lord of the Rings, and you mentioned Rings of Power. You mentioned we was rangs and shit.
We was rangs.
We was rangs. Guy Ladriel in the new one. Now, like I said, not being an aficionado at all, and having the benefit of I hadn't seen these movies in over a decade.
Yeah.
And just watching them again. And then I watched Rings of Power. When did that come out? Last year? Was it?
It was 2 years ago.
Jesus Christ.
I know.
I can't believe it's been that long.
Time flies.
It does. Like I said, I watched the first 4 episodes, and I'm like, this is completely, and even not having seen the movies, it's like you just remember that character not being like that. And then having watched the movies now, it's like, oh my God. Like,
I know.
It's fucking worse. It somehow got worse. And it was like, oh Jesus. The fucking Harfoots and everything. It's like,
oh, that's just awesome. It's awesome in an awful way.
It was like, if I would have had the stomach to do what I did with Batwoman with 3 or 4 of those other shows, I guarantee you it would have paid off. But I couldn't do it anymore. I'm like, I can't.
And then they had this. Then they have the guy that's supposed to be Gandalf, but they can't call him Gandalf.
Mm-hmm.
And shit is ridiculous. They can't call him Gandalf.
No, and then they got is Sauron is in love with Galadriel or some shit? They were on the raft together. It's like, what the?
It's so fucking ridiculous. So Sauron in this series is supposed to be in the guise of a guy, like a man, which never happened. So in the books, Sauron took on the visage of a elf, and he called himself Anatar, which this series does not reflect at all. He takes on the visage of an elf, and he deceives them to make the rings. That's how it worked. But in this series, he starts off as a human in a human guise. So fucking stupid, because she is the one that just convinces him to change his path, because he's like, he just wants nothing to do with it. And then she comes along and convinces him that he needs to have a role in the world, and he jumps in and is like, okay, I'll be Sauron. It's so stupid. It's so dumb.
Oh, dude, the entire concept of that fucking show was dumb.
And the other thing is, they have black elves.
Yeah.
And when Tolkien wrote his books, he did not write that there would be black elves. He wrote the elves would be fair in complexion, which means they would be light-skinned, and they would have black or blonde hair, black, brown, or blonde hair. But they would not be anything other than light complexion. And these people, because he wrote it as Shadows of War. Oh, Shadows of War and Shadows of Mordor were not anything to do with the story. They put those out of the story altogether. But either way, yeah. So either way, the Amazon is not following the story whatsoever.
No, they're totally straying from that.
Yeah.
I saw a couple people mention Batwoman. I was watching one of my old Batwoman reviews the other day, and I'm like, man, I remember spending 17 hours on these fucking videos because yeah. Here you go, Glinzer. Hang on, let me mute the background music here, bud. This is for you. Here you go. This is the old Batwoman intro.
Welcome to the place to be reviews.
I was a little frustrated. Batwoman, that's just a car. Somebody's watching this show. That like really annoyed me. Batwoman is still doing quite well. It doesn't even look like Batwoman.
Peter, I'm really starting to question why I'm even friends with you in the first place.
Holy fuck.
My son was 4 years old when he was 5. He wasn't even 5 yet when he recorded that
Yeah.
the intro for me. That is so fucking awesome.
That was ridiculous.
Oh god, I remember seeing that Grace Randolph reviewed the series, and I'm like, oh my god, this is my intro. Like, I'm gonna just cut up clips of her talking about, and I remember after that because she just dropped it like a hot potato after how bad it was. And then I'm like, nope, I'm going through. There's a Batwoman playlist, folks. There's 83 videos. There's 80. I will send somebody a prize pack if you can send me screenshots of yourself watching every fucking video I did for Batwoman. You will get a special prize pack for me. And tomorrow night, we got something going. We're gonna do something tomorrow night. I haven't decided yet, but we're giving away a Drew McIntyre action figure. He's wrestling tomorrow night with he's a CM Punk special guest referee Seth freaking Rollins. We'll be giving away a Drew figure tomorrow night.
Hey, Anime Knight's here in the chat.
Anime, what's up, bro?
He's one of the guys
up,
that he's a good follower of my channel. So
Anime is a good dude. Anime is a good dude.
Yeah, he's a good dude.
I got it for you, another monster. I got you, man. Hang on. Let me dig into the archives. Let me dig into the archives here. I'm going without my fucking glasses, so I'm hoping I got the right one. As long as I don't pull up the racist Hulk Hogan gift, because we can only play that on Patreon.
I gotta ask you, what did you think of Hulk Hogan speaking in front of the RNC? That was fucking amazing.
Where's my oh, I've got the for the wrestling videos, when they fuck up, we've got I've got my Hogan gimmick, the Hollywood bandana. I've even found my white Hogan Oakleys. Worked. That worked for me, brother. That worked for me. I was like, Hulk makes a fucking comeback. I'm like, what a story.
And the fact that he mentioned Macho Man during that intro, I was like, okay. Him and Macho Man were like pretty close.
And Macho Man hated him at the end of it, though.
At the end? Really?
No, the whole time. He hated Hogan. They were probably close for about 5. He was so fucking... Hogan stole his spotlight, dude. Every opportunity he got, Hogan would overstep. It happened in WWF in the 80s when Savage went to WCW first. Hogan come over. He got the ticker tape parade. And then Savage goes over for the title. Hogan steals his fucking spotlight. It was, dude, every fucking time Randy had a moment, Hogan overshadowed him. You watch any episode of Nitro, the pay-per-views.
I thought at least at the very end that they were friends, because
Macho Man released a diss track on his album.
Oh wow!
Called "Be a Man, Hulk." He wanted to fight him, and Hogan would fucking fight him. Savage would have fucking beat his ass.
Yeah,
but another monster, bro. This one's just for here. You go.
That's just a car.
There you go. I don't have the opportunity to play the Grace gifts. I try to sneak them in when I can.
But yeah, I'll say this: I enjoyed that speech from Hogan at the RNC. I thought it was great.
I'm a fucking lifelong Hulkamaniac, man.
I thought it was great.
I loved it. I loved hearing that. Are you?
I
fucking
wasn't
kidding me?
expecting that. I really wasn't
No.
expecting that. And then we were joking beforehand that is like he better not come in unless he does his Hulk Hogan intro.
Yep.
And they did the intro. They did the intro, and he walked in. That was so good.
Dude. So Hogan has a picture, another appearance he made publicly. He had a picture taken with a guy in a liquor store. Have you seen this yet?
No, I have not.
So he had a picture taken with this guy right here, right? This is
Okay.
a big fucking dude, right?
Yeah.
Look at his fucking tattoo, bro.
SS.
Yeah, that's a
shit.
oh
fuck.
Whoops.
Oh.
Whoops. Wait. Hang on.
You've got to do better.
All I can say is he wasn't paying attention.
No. Draven.
He was not paying attention.
Draven, if we weren't on YouTube right now, I know you're in the chat, I'd play the racist Hulk Hogan gimmick. I'll show Alf once we go off the air.
Oh, I've heard rumors of this.
Have you ever seen I have it's a whole
I don't think I've seen the whole thing.
No, it's like a minute and a half long. It's real American, but it's the Hulk Hogan racist remix.
Oh wow.
Yep. And all I did was add his own words into the
That's okay.
The song.
I mean,
that's all I did. It's the racist Hulk Hogan.
It is
remix.
what it is.
It's oh god, wait, no, that's just one half of the Harris brothers. No big deal. Slasher. I think I've told you this. I was a fan of Ron and Don Harris. I don't give a fuck. I was a fan of theirs. They were nothing special, but I'm like, look, other than the fact that they wouldn't like me for some reason. Oh no. I was a fan of them.
So for me, Hulk Hogan was in my early days was my favorite wrestler. And then eventually it changed over to Sting.
Dude.
And I love Sting. That dude is awesome.
I have an LJN bendable Sting back there from like 90.
Yeah.
I got a bunch of action figures recently from like 90 to like 04. It was about 35 of them I picked up. And yeah, I've got Benoit, Bret Hart, Buff Bagwell. I mean, Owen sits at my desk so I can just do whoops, I dropped it.
That's a shame.
Sorry, did not see that one coming. What's up, Tim's Talk? Hail, brother. Hail. Good to see you.
Yeah,
good to see you.
Sting is one of my favorite wrestlers now. Like, that dude is awesome. When he came out with the Crow Sting, I was like, that fucking won me over.
I liked the man that called Sting, that called Sting, but the fucking Crow, when he started using Seek and Destroy, like that was fucking,
oh yeah.
When he did that, because like I liked like the orchestra arrangement for him.
Yeah.
I love that, but when he started using Seek and Destroy, a good entrance theme really adds something to the gimmick. It does. Sting was Mr. WCW, and it saddened me when he went over for WrestleMania 35. Was it 35?
He wasn't over in the WWE long because he went over long enough to get into the WrestleMania
match.
Well, to get into the WrestleMania Hall of Fame.
Oh yeah, they put him in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, he went over. That's what I think. That's the main reason he went over, was to get into,
Yep.
the WWE Hall of Fame.
Yeah. Yes, Tim. Well, they backed Max Tap. What's up, bro? Jimmy the King is the greatest. I will rule you. I will reign supreme as soon as I finish these here beers. I fucking love Ready to Rumble. We're gonna do a watch for that one. Yeah, Seth Rollins screwed Sting because he hit him with that fucking buckle bomb, the same one he hit and injured Finn Balor right after he debuted, and Finn had just won the Universal title, I believe it was, and he had to forfeit that. He was out. Sting took the buckle bomb. He got fucking hurt. Then they put him in that bullshit match with Triple H, where Triple H, of course, had to fucking go over. And they have Sting teaming with the NWO against DX, which made no fucking sense because Sting was never black and white. Sting was Wolfpack. Sting was Wolf, which I have. I have a 19. I have a 99 Wolfpack bandana. And I'm actually super fan Adam Shawhan. Is that here? Or
Well,
nope, that's back on the prop box. I'm hanging a black and red NWO flag on the boat tomorrow.
Well, the great thing
on the
about
other side of the Jolly Roger.
The great thing about Sting is he was tag partners with the Ultimate Warrior at some point.
The Blade Runners. They were the Blade Runners.
Yes.
And before that, they were the power team with two other bodybuilders, but those guys only lasted 1 year and they quit. And then Sting and the Warrior kept going.
Oh, that's awesome.
They evolved from there. I have not seen Iron Claw yet, Tim.
I need to watch that. I've got it's on Max. I've got it up. I need to watch it.
I think so. I have an Owen Hart Memorial rigging harness. That's why Owen falls every stream, manliness. It's a faulty harness. Stone Cold rigged his harness. Dude, the rest, the wrestling life, that I need to watch that. I do. I need to
too.
But,
I did like the movie The Wrestler with
Oh my
What's
God.
his name? What's his
Mickey
name?
Rourke. Mickey Rourke.
What's his name? And Mickey Rourke, and then
Randy the Ram. He was Randy the Ram. Marissa Tomei was the
Marissa Tomei being nude in that that helped.
She was gorgeous.
She was fucking smoking in that movie.
Dude, she was still hot as Aunt May in the new Spider-Man.
I know.
Movie. Like, absolutely. Speaking of gorgeous women, we are in the midst of a run of the Andy Sedaris movies, the Lethal Ladies, Bullets, Bombs, and Babes. If to quote my good friend Duthie Rose, baby, the American Dream Daddy, if you will, baby, we in the midst of some titties and gratuitous nudity, if you will, daddy, and some explosions and things, baby. That's hard time. That's hard time, daddy. Hard times. But we've watched Malibu Express, Hard Ticket to Hawaii, Picasso Trigger, Savage Beach. We watched those movies in February, months ago. All right. We brought it back last week. We watched Guns. We watched Do or Die. We watched Hard Hunted. Those streams drew, it was like between the three of them, it was almost 1,000 views. You guys have said, hey, we want more of this. So this Wednesday night, I can announce it. This Wednesday night, because he just confirmed, we have a friend of a friend coming on named Ryan Cadaver, who is a musician and a horror and Andy Sedaris schlock aficionado. Through Nick Utam from WCBS, I contacted Ryan, and he literally just messaged me. He's coming on to watch. We're gonna watch Fit to Kill this Wednesday night, and I'm sad because we have Fit to Kill, Enemy Gold, The Dallas Connection, Day of the Warrior, and Lethal Ladies return to Savage Beach left in the series. So Enemy Gold, the description to that is, while on a mission to stop a drug operation, 3 federal agents accidentally discover gold from the Civil War. With the aid of a corrupt agent, a ruthless criminal kingpin will hunt them down one by one. And this was This was the first one that was directed by Christian Drew Sedaris, son of Andy Sedaris. And this cast, of course, features a bevy of playmates. And one notable addition to the cast is one Julie Strain herself. And this is sad because this is the end, the last movie was the end of Donna Spire and Roberta Vasquez, Hard Hunted, which Donna Spire, Donna Spire was the last remaining original female agent from the first movie Malibu Express. And she was originally paired with Hope Marie Carlton in her character of Tara. They're the blonde bombshells. And then you get Roberta Vasquez, who's this, dark-haired smoke show. And she was in for a couple movies, and now she's gone. The what Do or Die had Pat Morita in it. So
nice.
Yeah. No Dynamite Wednesday. We're gonna do some Andy Sedaris this Wednesday. We'll figure out a makeup for Dynamite. But this is gonna be, it'll be fun. These movies are a blast. Bullets, Bombs, and Babes galore. Literally, it's the Lethal Lady series. I want to go back because we're recording live and full Mystery Science Theater style commentaries for Patreon, which there's 3 of them up there now. You can be a brain buster for $2 a month. Let me cheap plug here, but I can do it because it's my show. Here you go, folks.
Yup!
But yeah, there you go. You can join as a channel member, which I just uploaded a new video for channel members today. I want to apologize to the channel members, man. You guys used to get 2 live streams a week. I'm sorry. I feel like I've neglected you, and you will get more content from me. I'm trying to get more out. I'm trying to. I've got a couple of the horsemen here, the Wrestling with Horror horsemen, working on some content which I might put up for channel members because we're Patreon right now is stacked up. We've got we got to finish the Crow movies too. Draven, Adam, Superfan Adam Shawhan, and I watched the original Crow, which I hadn't seen in years and years and years, dude. Over 15 years since I've seen the original one. So we watched the first one again, which, goddamn, that movie's a banger. Like I forgot how good that was. Like that movie is fucking awesome.
I gotta ask, did you ever watch the movie The Platform?
No, my wife, I told her about it. She watched the trailer and she's like, we gotta watch it. We gotta watch it. We've been talking about it. It's in my queue. Yes, I know. I saw the trailer for that. Looked fucking great. What up, Parrot Head?
Parrot still sends me memes. He's like, hey, look at this.
Yep. He tagged me in something earlier on Twitter.
I like Parrothead. He's awesome.
Yep, Parrothead's good people, man. Parrothead's been here for fucking years. There's a contingent of the wrestling. I need a new name for the Wrestling with Horror. Like we've got the Kazooians, we've got the Harvey Wakuian produced. We need a name for you guys. We'll put up. That's going to be on the community tab.
Dude, you could do Wrestling with Etep.
They need a name as a fan base. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
We'll figure something out. I honestly, when I renamed the channel, I was just like, I was so scared. I was fucking terrified because 5 years. I'm like, is this gonna fucking like sink it like the Titanic?
Yeah.
But we kind of hit a fucking hit a nice little bump, and it's worked. So, and plus, I'm just more comfortable doing this content now. It's
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm learning with my channel and what I do with gaming, which I don't know if that applies to everyone. Is just do what you like and just do it, you know?
Yep.
And
Absolutely.
if you got to advertise yourself on Twitter, fine, but because that's what I do. I put every now and then I'll like, hey, look, check out my channel.
Yep.
But just do what you like. You keep it up, and eventually people will find you. So I'm up to 535, I think, and I started today at 479. So
That's a fuck.
I was not even expecting that. It just exploded.
Good, bro.
Yeah, so I was
Hell
like,
yeah.
holy shit. I woke up at 479, and by the end of the day, I was like 535. I was like, holy shit.
And that's what it's all about, man. You get those, it's like you seen Training Day, right?
Yeah.
Smiles and cries.
Smiles and cries.
Smiles and cries. That's all you got. Smiles and cries. But no, man, it's fun. And the fuck was I gonna say now? I completely lost my fucking train of thought. Oh, nope. There it goes again. Just off.
But it's all about finding whatever it is you like and finding the algorithm for it and just going with that. So I'm gaming. Yep. That's all I do is gaming, and I don't care. I don't care if people show up or don't. Jump into my chat, say hey. I'm appreciative. If you don't, I don't care. Don't. If you don't want to say anything, I'm trying to be as humble as possible. You want to show up and say hey and be an active member in my chat. I'll be as appreciative as possible. But I understand if you just want to be a lurker. It is what it is.
I do that a lot of times. Like if I pop into a live stream it's most of the time when I'm here editing is when I get a chance to, because most of the time, other than that, when I'm walking around the house, I'll just listen to long form videos.
Yeah,
for the most part, or like I have my earbuds in, listen to podcasts or music. But when I get to check out live streams, like I'll say sometimes I'll pop in, I'll say hi, and other times I do. I'll just sit there and listen. And
yeah, I tend to lurk on certain channels nowadays, especially because of my job. I don't have as much time to sit down and just listen. So, it's me just listening to when I can.
Yeah. And oh shit, yeah, we're streaming tomorrow night too. I forgot to mention that, everybody.
Yeah.
We're streaming at starting 6:45, 6:50 Eastern, 10 minutes prior to the main show kickoff for Summerslam. Because I'm gonna be on the boat tomorrow. I'm gonna be drinking. It's gonna happen. So after we're done here tonight, I'm gonna set the stream up tonight so I don't have to fuck with it tomorrow, because I'm gonna get up, make BLTs, and we're going on the pontoon all day because it's gonna be 90 degrees. So, but we are covering SummerSlam in its entirety tomorrow night here. So tune in for that. And hang on. I'm gonna shill for myself here. And yeah, I'm gonna redo I'm nuking the entire merch store now because I've been extremely fucking lazy, and for that I apologize. And I'm gonna be very transparent with what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take the entire merch store. I'm ripping all the old Place to Be review stuff down. It's gone. I'll put up the new Wrestling with Horror Nitro stuff. Just the plain logo tees, the new Wakuyan Order shirts will still be there in a veritable cornucopia of colors for you. But I'm going to take those in because I really don't give a fuck. I just want people to be able to buy them. So it's Teespring. I'm basically going to chop all the fucking prices down to like I'm making like $1 a shirt. I don't care. So if you want a fucking shirt, I'm gonna make sure you can spend, maybe $20 if you have to buy if you want a fucking shirt, because the logo is beautiful. Vinny did an amazing job with the fucking logos we have. Let me throw the hockey mask up in the corner up here. Our normal logo is up there in the upper right corner. The Wrestling with Horror hockey mask, which matches my tattoo. I like that. So yeah, that's but yeah, Vinnie Tartamella, big shout out. He's got another campaign going right now on Kickstarter. His art book, it's 160 fucking pages of amazing fucking art. I own everything that Vinny's done, and I don't just buy his books because he's my friend. I buy his books because he's one of the fucking best out there, one of the most talented motherfuckers I've ever met, and he's a cool guy. And that's why I support people like that. Him and Chris Fisk and Nerium and Red Gaze, and Jeff from WC, which I'm looking forward to getting. Woke Busters. That's another one. Dude, I just bought, look at this. I've bought more comics. I have probably 40 of them here. I bought I haven't even got a chance to read these. These are from the 80s and 90s. We got Deathlock. We got Peter Parker, Spectacular Spider-Man. But some of my favorites I got here recently are these Hellraiser books, the Clive Barker, and George Romero's Night of the Living Dead. And I bought a run of Silver Surfer. I bought about 8. It was a run of 18 Silver Surfer books. And my kid's piano teacher, her husband runs an eBay store, and he does cons. And he has totes and totes. He has a tote of vintage, unopened Star Trek action figures. I'm not a Star Trek guy, but I'm thinking about just going over there with a couple $100 and buying the tote, because I can turn around and resell these and make probably $1,000 easily.
Yeah, especially with Star Trek being shit right now.
And these are all Deep Space Nine, Voyager, The Next Generation. Carmen Jackson, Ty, this is my first time on this channel. What up, Carmen? Well, hey, I'm sorry you had a sad day, but Keely says I recommend watching go to my playlist and watch my Batwoman videos and just enjoy my suffering through 3 years of garbage. I guarantee you'll have this kind of reaction pretty much the same way I did at one point or another. That is an underrated movie right there, Event Horizon.
I think I suggested that movie to you originally.
You did, and I fucking watched that shit. And
fucking movie's amazing.
Hadn't seen it since it came out, and I watched it, and I was like, this is fucking amazing.
Is awesome. And the fact that I understand the fact that they had a uncut version.
The orgy scene.
The torture orgy scene.
Yep. The hell. It was like that. The
footage was lost in a studio that was burnt down.
Mm-hmm. I remember Drinker had on one of the girls that was the extra in that scene.
She explained what happened in that scene.
Yep.
And that footage was lost in a studio that burnt down.
Mm-hmm.
And they never recovered it.
No.
What sucks.
Dude, I would love that to see that footage from that extended scene. That shit was fucking gnarly.
Yeah. Just in the short clips they gave, it was gnarly.
Yeah. Yeah. That was, and you got a taste. And that's the thing about scenes like that is you want more, but it's do you really need more?
Yeah.
But yeah, we do. We need more of that. We need more. It's just like Hellraiser. I love Hellraiser. I'm getting ready. And I've been saying this, and I've been saying it, and it's just going to happen one day. I'm going to go get it. Because I got to have my boy Nelson, the Psychopath, one of my channel members, a good friend that gave me this tattoo, is going to do a shoulder to elbow on the left arm of Pinhead.
Woo, nice.
Yeah, it's a two session piece. But he's going to be holding the lament configuration, and it just says no tears, please. That's a waste of good suffering. It'll be fun teaching PE at a Catholic school when I, am there in a tank top usually, with the kids love the bloody hockey mask. They love it. But it'll be fantastic having a hell priest on my arm too. Oh, I love it. I love it. I think they're just like, oh, you know what? We don't have anybody else, and fuck. But no, man, it's like, wait, what is this? Like the Kurgan's first fight with that Indian dude. It's lost footage. Yeah. I need to watch the oh fuck, what was those other ones? With Sam Elliott. Mouth of Madness. I've never seen Mouth of Madness. And what's the other one? Prince of Darkness, that are in the Apocalypse trilogy with the Thing.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, I've never seen either of those two. I've never seen Mouth of Madness or Prince of Darkness. I need to watch those.
Hey, if you want to bring up another video of Phasmophobia, that last video, I don't know if you still got it up.
God damn it, Parrothead. I don't, but I can pull it back up real quick.
Yeah, no worries.
That was that highlight video?
Yeah.
Got it. Where do you want me to go?
Go to 1722.
Okay.
Let's start from there. I was screaming like a bitch. I was screaming like a bitch, and it's. Oh, there you go.
Damn it.
So we had. All right. So stop before you start. So we had the dots up. So the dots will, if a ghost is present, if he walks through the dots, you'll see his form. And then we had salt piles. So if they will step through the salt, you can take pictures of that, make extra money, but you can go ahead and play from there.
All right, here we go. Here we go.
Wow. No! No!
Yeah, help that.
It's me running from the ghost. So it's me hiding, basically.
Alf, we're gonna need you to come out of the closet.
I'm hiding in the closet. Yes. They're like over the radio. They're like, "Hey, are you there?" And I'm like, "Yes."
Yeah, I'm.
All right, that's it. Oh, it's funny. I gotta get you in that game. I think you'd enjoy it.
Oh, dude! Like I said, I'll download Steam this weekend, and we'll get me and Tone on there, and we'll play that. Chris, this is for you, buddy. He's got Semitism in his soul. He's Hebrew icon, Chungus Rhodes. Wait. I can't not do it now, Chris. We gotta do that Monday night.
Oh, Chris Fisk is here.
Yep, that's Fiskowitz. Chris, here we go, buddy. Because you mentioned it, here we go. We're gonna do it.
Wrestling has more than one black champion.
There we go. There's Negro icon, Thody Rhodes, baby. The fruit of my loins, if you will, baby.
All I could think of is what's his name? Shit. He was in the Road Rules. Real World.
Oh, you're talking about Miz?
Yeah. All I could think of is Miz, because he kind of looks like Miz.
They have the same like shaped face.
Yeah.
They have like square heads.
So I remember that. So I was in college when The Miz was on Real World. So that's how I remember him. I don't remember him as a wrestler. I remember him before, and then like he was trying to get into wrestling at that time. It was weird.
When was he on? Because I remember him on like the Road Rule shit. That was like what, 02, 03?
No, I think it was. I want to say it was 2001.
Okay, yeah. I was wait. When was The Miz?
I think it was 2000 or 2001.
Real World. Oh, he was on. Let's see. Wait. He was the famous Real World role. Oh, he was on from 2002 to 2005.
Okay, that was still
yep.
while I was in college. So
I was just trying to figure out like, okay, so like I remember watching that at that point. I do.
Yeah,
I
it was
remember
ridiculous.
Yeah.
And then a couple years later, I found out he was into wrestling. I was like, holy shit.
Yep.
The guy that was kind of a joke on Real World ended up going into wrestling.
And he's been there for 20
I know.
plus years now. It's fucking insane, dude, that he's lasted that long.
I know.
I've never been that big of a fan of his until like the last couple of years. I'm like, I kind of respect this guy. Like,
I'll say this: go back and watch that season of Real World if you can. He was talking about The Miz back then. You gotta watch it. It's hilarious because that was the beginning of his career in wrestling, basically.
Yeah. That's funny. You're talking about like he was talking about his name that he used his
he called himself The Miz
because that's like my wrestling name was Pete Daddy Dollar, and that nickname was given to me by a buddy of mine who was like a recording artist. He was a rapper, and he started fucking calling me that before I was even in the wrestling. Like it was a couple years before I got in the business. And when I had to come up with a gimmick name, I'm like, fuck it, I'll use Pete Daddy Dollar. And it just kind of stuck. And for 10 fucking years, outside of one show,
it
was, man, I used one other gimmick, and that was I used my middle name, which is Severian.
Yeah.
And I used a Kardashian. I was Severian Kardashian because the name Severian sounds Armenian, but it's actually fucking Ukrainian or Russian.
Yeah,
it's Russian. And but yeah, but other than that, it was Pete Daddy Dollar for fucking 10 years.
In the military, we have call signs, and usually a call sign has to do with something stupid you did. Like if you did something really dumb, that's how you earn a call sign. So the call signs you see on Top Gun, those aren't realistic. It's usually because you did something stupid. Yeah.
So it's like Bizarro Top Gun. It's like 180.
Exactly. It's like you see like Maverick and Iceman. You never see those kind of call signs. It's usually because you did something stupid.
Well, Goose is realistic because maybe
that's more realistic. Yeah, that's more.
He got drunk and fucked a goose.
That's more realistic, but yeah, the call signs you see in
that'd
movies,
be more of a Marine thing, I'd think.
Stupid. No, it's usually just if you done something stupid, you earn a call sign.
I was saying fucking a goose would be more of a Marine thing.
Oh yeah. That's about right.
That seems. I'm the son of a jarhead. That seems like more of a.
Yeah, that's about right. That's about right.
And I a lot of my friends from high school that were like my age or a couple years younger ended up being Marines, and God love them. Yeah, they're my one buddy. He was this big Norwegian cat. Like I'm 6'3", 225. He's like 6'3", about 260. He's this big fucking. He looks like he shaved his head for the service. He looked like a big ass Gerber baby. He has these rosy fucking cheeks and this like never lost his baby fat on his face. He's not a fat guy. He's a big fucking dude, but he just has that face. And I always fucked with him about that. And yeah, he was a Marine. His dad was a Marine. His brother was a Marine. And yeah, he married a lawyer. I'm like, you done good. You done good.
So
you done good.
Chris Fisk, my call sign, pooped in a Footlocker. Why is Chris Fisk not on here?
So this stream was going to be an hour. Me and Tony.
Okay. Yeah, we've gone longer than that.
Oh yeah, we're at 2 hours. I got to get some sleep here soon. But no, we were just going to stream for an hour, and Tony had to go to bed, so he bowed out.
Yeah, you let me know when you need to shut it down. I don't care.
We're about at the 2 hour mark, so I will. I'm gonna say I'm gonna tell everyone. Hey, one more time, because hang on a second. I got pants on. I'm not Vic Mignogna. I got to walk through the curtain here. So I got it's a curtain. It's not really a synth wave. I don't live in Tron, which would actually be kind of fucking cool considering the amount of edibles I'm on. But this is for Trina from Sean Estep. He sent me one too. Now you look at it and you're like, oh, cool, it's a vinyl Pennywise. No. Let me embiggen here. This has a Friday the 13th keychain, which is right here. It's got a what is this? This is the tote bag, an Exorcist tote bag, pair of the Nun crew socks, and a wall tapestry of my favorite Nightmare on Elm Street movie, Dream Warriors, which I'm gonna frame and hang up. But this is for Trina. Sean sent both of us one of these, and also I actually started a page on this today. My son wanted to color, so the Beauty of Horror adult coloring book. And this is fucking rad, especially for me when I'm stoned and I'm all stressed the fuck out. I'm like, I'm gonna
fuck.
Yeah, I started on this. This is not obviously this is Trina's, but I started on this picture. I'm like, this is fucking
That's crazy.
dope. Yeah, there's some it's all like famous scenes. Like there's Farrah Fawcett right there on the page.
Is that all the They Live?
Yeah, it's like zombies, dude. There's Larry King.
They all look like the characters from They Live.
Yeah. Yeah, look, there's the Bee Gees.
Oh, shit.
You got the disco shit. I mean, this thing is fucking rad. There's Jeopardy.
I need Roddy Piper.
It's Treachery. Oh yeah, this thing is fucking awesome. But yeah, so this one's going to Trina, and I had he sent me some other books. They're upstairs on my bookshelf, though.
Yeah.
But I'll be mailing that out to Trina. So, Sean E. Stepbrother, thank you. And he sent Trey the 3 3/4 inch Aquaman and Black Manta with the sub, and it's like a fucking one of the Titan series size talking Black Adam figures for my son. So, and we were playing with those earlier today. So, thank you, brother. But yeah, thank you, everybody. And if you want to send us something to watch us open it on the air, here's the address, folks. But there we go. Wait, I forgot to switch the background back there. We'll go over to WKRP. There we go. But thank you everybody for joining in tonight. Alf, thanks for jumping on, bro. This was great. It was fucking great catching up. Alf's link is in the chat. He just popped it in there. Go over and subscribe. He's over the 500 mark. Toss him a few more if you're not already subbed. And be sure to come back tomorrow night. 6:45 Eastern. You're going to get drunk Etep for 4 hours watching SummerSlam. We'll have some post show analysis. I'll have my one of my trusty There goes the fucking bottle opener. One of my trusty notebooks here that I write way too many fucking notes in. I swear to God, when I fucking die, my kid they're gonna have a hell of a time burning all the fucking notebooks I have full of shit movie reviews, because I don't type things out when I do reviews. I do notebooks. I'm old school. And I actually have another video coming out tomorrow. Jesus fucking Christ. This is my 4th one this week on fucking AEW. Just because it's to do with the Britt Baker and MJF situation, everybody crying about it being sexism. I got a video coming out on that. I'm going to try to get out tomorrow morning. If not, it'll be Sunday. But yeah, channel members, you got a version of that today. The first one, because I have to do a follow-up, because as soon as, of course, I upload the video, more shit drops. So that's all the next couple days. I'll be back to reviewing Raw next week. Sorry, I took notes. I watched it. Time got away from me, and I did fucking 4 AEW videos this week, and I want to shoot myself. I want to suck start a 12 gauge after that. But Jesus Christ. But anyway, thank you, everybody, for being here. We appreciate you guys so much. Yeah, you guys fucking rock. Thank you, everybody in the chat, all the channel members. I'm Etep from Wrestling with Horror. You've been here with us. You know the drill. Remember, it's always better to burn out than fade.